They don't want you to know what's really happening. But the financial markets are being intentionally destabilized right before our eyes. This isn't just another correction or a bad week for crypto. This is something much bigger. The U.S. economy is being pushed to the edge of collapse, and it's all part of a strategy that could redefine the future of money. The signs are everywhere. Just in the last 24 hours, $1.9 trillion has been wiped out from stocks and crypto combined. This is the biggest market drop since March 2020, when the world shut down. Bitcoin has plunged below $80,000. XRP has crashed to $2, and Wall Street is in full panic mode. But here's the thing. This is not an accident. The United States is carrying a $37 trillion debt load, and $7 trillion of that must be refinanced in the next 6 months. At the current interest rates, refinancing this debt would be catastrophic. The government has no choice but to force interest rates lower. And to do that, they need a crisis. The strategy is unfolding in front of us. First, they crash the stock market and create widespread panic. As panic spreads, investors rush into bonds, pushing bond prices up and yields down. When bond yields drop, the Federal Reserve is left with no choice but to cut interest rates. Once that happens, risk assets like crypto and stocks will explode in value. It's a cycle that has played out in every financial crisis, and it's happening again right now. The Federal Reserve's March 19th meeting is the critical moment. No rate cuts are expected yet, but the continued bloodbath in the markets is applying massive pressure. If this continues, the Fed will be forced to pivot, and when they do, it could trigger one of the biggest recoveries in history. While all of this is happening, something massive is brewing in the XRP ecosystem. Wall Street veteran Linda Jones has just confirmed that XRP is on its way to becoming the world's reserve currency. This isn't speculation. This is based on Ripple's own official statements. Ripple has openly stated that their goal is to establish XRP as the global bridge asset, a move that would fundamentally change the way money moves around the world. At the same time, serious questions are being raised about MicroStrategy and Michael Saylor. While Saylor has been aggressively accumulating Bitcoin for years, some analysts believe that MicroStrategy may have been secretly selling BTC, taking profits while retail investors continue to buy at inflated prices. If true, this could be one of the biggest market manipulations in crypto history. And then there's the Cyberattack on Elon Musk's X platform. Reports suggest that the attack originated from IP addresses linked to Ukraine, which raises even more questions about the escalating tensions in the global financial system. Could this be part of a broader effort to destabilize the economy even further? There's also something critical happening with the U.S. government's crypto strategy. For months, we've been hearing about the strategic reserves of Bitcoin and XRP. Initially, the U.S. government claimed they would be buying Bitcoin for their national reserve. But now, they've announced that instead of buying, they will be using the 200,000 BTC they have already confiscated from criminal cases. This changes everything, because while they already own Bitcoin, they do not own XRP. This means that if they plan to include XRP, Solana, and Cardano in the strategic reserve, they will have to either buy it on the open market or swap it using their existing Bitcoin holdings. This is huge. If XRP is truly being positioned as the global bridge currency, the demand could skyrocket overnight. Governments, financial institutions, and major banks will need large amounts of XRP to facilitate cross-border transactions, which could push its price beyond what most people can imagine. But there's still a lot of uncertainty. The financial system is at a breaking point. Inflation is rising, interest rates are too high, and now we're seeing a deliberate effort to crash the economy. Could this be the setup for a massive wealth transfer? Could we be witnessing the final days of the old financial system before a new one takes its place? One thing is certain. There are big moves happening behind the scenes, and only those who stay informed will have the chance to take advantage of what's coming next. What do you think? Is this all part of a calculated plan, or are we simply watching history repeat itself? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you want to stay ahead of the curve, make sure you're paying attention. This is just the beginning.